how do I roll off insurance panels and when do I know it's time? So I'm going to talk about when it's time. There's a couple of reasons why you might decide to get off of insurance panels. Maybe you're just tired of insurance. I hear that all the time. People are just tired of taking insurance. They're tired of clawbacks. They're tired of the paperwork. They're tired of blah, 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 blah. I totally get it. There's pluses and minuses with taking insurance, and maybe you've just fed up. Maybe you don't have, this idea that you want to take insurance anymore. Maybe a payer has reduced your rates. That has happened. That happened in Florida a couple of years ago. People were so angry. They were so mad, and they came off that insurance panel in droves. It's never been the same. Those clients cannot find very many providers. And maybe you're just like, no, I'm not taking that rate. Maybe you've worked with an insurance panel for a while and they have not given you a raise. That is also another red flag. You need to have a raise, even if it's every, couple of years, because as we know, inflation and cost of living goes up, and, depending on where you're at, you may need to hire additional administrative staff. There are additional costs that you have. And so your rent, I know my rent goes up 3% every single year in both of my locations. So I have to adjust for that. I can't keep my insurance rates stagnant. And so if any of these things are happening to you and you're like, hey, it's time, more power to you. I don't knock anybody who does take insurance, who doesn't take insurance. You just have to know what's right for your practice and how to time it. Most insurance panels require 90 days for you to give notice. So you are going to want to write a letter to that insurance and let them know that you will be coming off their insurance panel, and give them an effective date 90 days from the day that you send that letter. Usually you send that letter over to your provider manager, but every insurance panel is different. So you want to check your contract, because there will be a clause in there about termination and how to handle it. Then you want to let your clients know that you're coming off of that panel. We also give 90 days to our clients. And what we do is we send them a letter as well through our portal. And then we talk about that in session with our clients, and we give them their options. We let them know that we will be terminating from that insurance panel. We may even tell them why we're terminating from that insurance panel. We did that a couple of years ago. We had a very low paying insurance panel. We had a lot of clients, and they were amazing, amazing clients. They were like the best clients. And it was a really hard decision, but it was ultimately one of the best things that I have done for my practice. And what we did, we let them know, and then we offered them a discounted private pay rate, and we provided them with referrals. Some people stayed and some people couldn't stay. And that was really tough, because I, like all good therapists, like to, keep that rapport going with the clients. We don't want to feel like we're abandoning clients. We don't want to feel like we're just kicking them out. And what about the clients? And what about the clients? I totally get it. I totally understand. But ultimately, sometimes you do have to make business decisions that are going to serve the greater good for your practice. If we would have kept with that insurance at the volume that we were keeping it, I wouldn't be able to hire more people. I wouldn't be able to move into our new space for our group practice, because we wouldn't have had the revenue to do that, because the rate was just too low. You have to really kind of sometimes decide what's going to work for you in the long run. Because we got off of that insurance panel, we're able to serve so many more clients, because I'm able to hire more, get into a bigger space, and just do more things with the insurance panels that we are on. And so I totally get the emotional piece. If you're thinking about your clients, I totally get that. Some clients will leave, and that has to be okay for you. And even though termination can be tough, it may be a premature termination, definitely make sure that you get your referrals in place. Make sure that you are providing in writing referrals for anybody. Talk to other providers that maybe take that insurance and let them know that you're getting off that panel, and that would they be interested in taking your referrals, and really create a relationship with somebody that you can refer to. We also did that, and that was really helpful, because we can say, listen, we know, like, and trust this person. I get, I get this is a difficult decision, but we're handing you off. We're referring you out to somebody that we know you will also have a very good experience for. So I'm going to give you another tip about getting off of insurance panels. But first, I want to thank our sponsor, TherapyNotes. If you're looking for an electronic health record that can be really full service, that can help you bill insurance, help you with note writing, help you with client reminders, take credit cards, and really keep your practice organized, I want you to check out TherapyNotes. They also have a free telehealth option. So if you're doing virtual sessions, that is a great option for you. Everything is inclusive, so you don't have to be running to different, apps and different platforms. Everything is done for you right there. So I want you to check out our sponsor, TherapyNotes. So going back to coming off of insurance panels, I want you to also make a plan to recoup that income. Will that now allow you to take more private pay clients? Will that allow you to take more insurance clients, maybe of another insurance? Do you have enough referrals coming in? The one mistake I see a lot of people make is that they want to come off insurance panels, but they don't have a plan to fill those spots. And they're like, oh, just get off the insurance and then, if you build it, he will come. Sure, that might be a good mentality for Field of Dreams, but that is not a good mentality for your group practice or your private practice. You want to make sure that you are getting enough referrals to supplement when you do terminate those clients. So you might have to up your marketing efforts. You might have to take a look at where your referrals are coming from or establish a new referral source or just purchase some Google Ads and call it a day. Those clients will come if you build it with good marketing efforts. I'm here most days of the week answering your questions. I'll see you soon, everybody. Bye-bye.